Dear Days of Our Lives episodes airing on Wednesday, June 18th, and Thursday, June 19th, 2025, delivered a roller coaster of emotions that left us clutching our hearts and gasping at every turn. Wednesday, June 18th. A nostalgic journey and a passionate reunion. The Wednesday episode opened with a breathtaking tribute to Salem's roots, transporting us back to the days of Tom and Alice Horton, the heart and soul of Days of Our Lives. Newly filmed flashbacks, crafted with meticulous care, depicted a younger Tom and Alice in moments that felt both familiar and startlingly fresh. These scenes weren't just a trip down memory lane. They unveiled a jaw-dropping secret from the Horton family's past. Was it a long-buried scandal, a rewritten piece of history, or a forgotten promise that reshapes our understanding of their legacy? The reveal was so significant that it left longtime viewers like us reflecting on the Horton family's enduring influence in Salem. For those who remember the early days of the show, these flashbacks were a warm embrace, filled with the charm and grace of Tom and Alice's love story. The younger actors captured their essence perfectly, from Alice's gentle wisdom to Tom's steadfast devotion. Yet, the mysterious revelation hinted at shadows in their idyllic past, leaving us eager for more clues. It was a beautiful blend of nostalgia and intrigue, reminding us why the Hortons remain the bedrock of this beloved town. Meanwhile, the episode gifted us with a long-awaited reunion that set hearts ablaze. Bo and Hope Brady, the iconic couple whose love has defined Salem for generations, shared a passionate and intimate moment. In a scene charged with tenderness and desire, Bo and Hope rekindled their romance in the privacy of their bedroom, their connection as electric as ever. "It's been too long," Hope whispered, her voice thick with emotion, as they fell into each other's arms. For fans who've waited over a decade to see them this close, it was a moment of pure joy, a testament to their unbreakable bond. As they lay cuddling in the afterglow, Bo and Hope made a life-changing decision: to leave Salem together. Bo, still recovering from past injuries, admitted he needed time to heal, but his eyes sparkled with hope as he looked at Hope. "We've fought for this, Fancy Face," he said, using his beloved nickname for her. "Let's start fresh, just you and me." Hope's smile was radiant, but there was a bittersweet edge to their choice. Their return to Salem has been fleeting, and the news of their departure left us both elated for their happy ending and frustrated that we won't see more of them. For viewers who followed Bo and Hope through every trial, this was a moment to savor even as we braced for their goodbye. Thursday, June 19th. Grief, confrontations, and hidden truths. Thursday's episode shifted to a somber tone, as Salem grappled with the profound loss of John Black, a pillar of the community whose recent death has left a void in every heart. Marlena Evans, played with heartbreaking grace, was at the center of the grief, struggling to navigate her sorrow. Her daughter, Belle Black, was by her side, offering comfort in a scene that captured the quiet strength of family. As Marlena wept, Belle held her tightly, whispering, "We'll get through this, Mom. Together." For those of us who've experienced loss, this moment was achingly real, a reminder of the power of love to carry us through the darkest times. The episode took a chilling turn with young Rachel Black, who fell asleep on Marlena's couch and awoke screaming from a terrifying nightmare. "No, don't shoot him," she cried, her voice piercing the silence. On the surface, her words seemed to echo a traumatic memory of Johnny D. Mara pointing a gun at E.J. D. Mara, a moment that shook Salem. But there was a haunting ambiguity to her outburst, suggesting a deeper, more sinister truth. Was Rachel's nightmare a clue to a hidden crime, or a child's mind grappling with the violence she's witnessed? The mystery added a layer of unease to the episode, leaving us to wonder what secrets lurk beneath Salem's surface. Elsewhere, Chanel Dupree leaned on her mother, Paulina Price, for support, their bond a beacon of warmth amid the town's grief. Chanel's vulnerability was palpable as she confided in Paulina about her fears and hopes, drawing strength from her mother's unwavering love. It was a tender moment that grounded the episode, reminding us of the resilience that defines Salem's families. Shocking spoilers for Wednesday and Thursday now. Brace yourselves for 5 shocking spoilers that will rock Salem in these episodes. The Horton flashback bombshell. The flashback reveal isn't just a nostalgic nod. It uncovers a scandalous affair involving a young Tom Horton that threatens to rewrite the Horton family legacy. A secret child from this liaison could surface, shaking the family to its core. Bo and Hope's secret plan. As Bo and Hope plan to leave Salem, a cryptic phone call hints that their departure is tied to a dangerous mission to protect a loved one. Their happy ending might come at a deadly cost. Rachel's nightmare unlocks a murder mystery. Rachel's cry of "don't shoot him" points to a suppressed memory of a different shooting, one that implicates a major Salem figure in John Black's death. This revelation will spark a new investigation. Philip's lawsuit ignites a Kiriakis feud. Philip's refusal to implicate Xander leads to a stunning lawsuit against Titan DiMera as he demands full control of the company. His motives, redemption or revenge, will divide the Kiriakis family. EJ's confrontation with Johnny explodes. EJ's straight talk with Johnny takes a dark turn when he accuses his son of attempted murder, revealing he knows Johnny pulled the trigger. This confrontation will fracture the DiMera family with devastating consequences. Tensions and Truths in Salem. Thursday's episode also delved into the escalating drama surrounding Xander Cook Kiriakis and Philip Kiriakis. Xander, desperate to rebuild his life, made his intentions clear to Sarah Horton, passionately arguing for a role in their daughter Victoria's life. "She's my daughter, Sarah," he pleaded, his voice raw with determination. "I want joint custody. I'm not giving up." Sarah's conflicted expression hinted at the battle ahead as Xander's past actions cast a long shadow over his plea. For viewers who've watched Xander's journey from villain to flawed father, this was a gripping moment filled with hope and uncertainty. Philip, meanwhile, stood firm in his shocking decision to protect Xander despite overwhelming evidence of his brother's guilt in the attack that nearly killed him. When Belle, as district attorney, confronted him, her frustration was palpable. "Philip, why are you lying for him?" she demanded, her eyes blazing. "Xander tried to kill you." Philip's jaw tightened, but he refused to budge, insisting, "I'm telling the truth. Xander didn't do it." His resolve was both baffling and compelling, hinting at a deeper desire to make amends for past wrongs. But his decision to file a lawsuit against Titan DiMera added a new layer of intrigue, suggesting that Philip's motives might be more complex than simple forgiveness. Finally, EJ DiMera's conversation with his son Johnny was fraught with tension. EJ's measured tone belied the storm brewing beneath the surface as he addressed Johnny's recent actions without directly accusing him of the shooting. "We need to be honest with each other," EJ said, his gaze piercing. Johnny's unease was evident and the unspoken question hung in the air: does EJ know the truth? The ambiguity of their exchange left us on edge, eager for the moment when the DiMera family's secrets come crashing down. A week to remember. These episodes were a masterclass in storytelling, blending nostalgia, romance, grief, and suspense in a way that resonated deeply with viewers. The Horton flashbacks evoked memories of the show's early days, while Bo and Hope's reunion stirred our hearts with its passion and poignancy. Marlena and Belle's quiet strength, Rachel's haunting nightmare, and the escalating tensions among Xander, Philip, and the DiMeras kept us glued to our screens, wondering what's next for Salem. For those of us who've grown up with Days of Our Lives, this week was a reminder of the show's ability to capture the full spectrum of human experience. Love, loss, betrayal, and hope. The shocking spoilers promise even more drama, ensuring that Salem remains a place where every day brings a new surprise. What did you think of these emotional episodes? Were you moved by Bo and Hope's reunion? Did the Horton flashback surprise you? And what do you make of Philip's stubborn defense of Xander? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how these episodes touched your heart. As we look ahead to more twists and turns, Days of Our Lives continues to weave the stories that keep us coming back to Salem, week after week.